Hello and welcome to an album a day, day number 183. Bringing you an album. This is the last one from this band. I have all four of their albums, which is great. Don't know about 45s though. I don't recall seeing any on Discogs, which is kind of strange because they were known for, the previous band was known for releasing singles, but this one is a 1990 album. My copy is a 2020 that I purchased sealed, and I'm talking about Samhain, some people pronounce it Samhain, Final Descent. From what I understand, and I could be wrong because I'm not great at histories and don't generally give a shit, but this was kind of cobbled together from different parts. A couple of these songs I think would be used later on in Danzig. He's, kind of known for redoing some of his stuff, which is fine. I don't blame him for that. I've done it once or twice myself. I don't know if that's him on the cover because that's like a lot of flying hair, and normally he had it all slicked back. I don't know if he had a different look in Samhain than he did with the Misfits, but it's also brown, like looks like a light brown, but it could just be the stage lights shining off it as well. But definitely, kind of a metal cover for a punk band. I guess it could be kind of a punk cover. But I like the fonts here. That's pretty good. It's an album cover. It's not their greatest. I think, honestly, November Coming Fire is one of my all-time favorite album covers, so it's really going to be hard to top that. Not that it's a competition, because it's really not. But what's nice is the vinyl. Nice blood red vinyl here. The songs are right in the label, which is nice. I like that. And then the back cover, yeah, see, just kind of like his hair is black. It's down over his face. It's not this big mop of hair like I have. I'd probably more likely to be the guy in the picture than Glenn Danzig is. That's Glenn here. So yeah, that's kind of weird. It is not me, by the way. I'm not on the album cover. Let's see, I can't remember if there's anything on the inside of this one or not. Nope, just a white generic slipcover. But the songs we get on here, there's some good stuff for sure. We open with Night Chill, which is a killer instrumental. Sets a very dark tone, great mood, love it. We had an instrumental opening up well, no, it wasn't, because he ended up doing like a whole monologue, but the opening instrumental was really cool. So that's Night Chill. Then we move into Descent. This is one of their best songs, as far as I'm concerned. As a drummer, I've listened to this so many times and have no idea how he's playing this. I don't think he had a double bass drum. He might have had a double bass pedal, which could explain how it was played, because it sounds like on the bass drums. And then maybe a floor tom, but the floor tom sound is distinctive compared to the bass drum. So it's really interesting the way it sounds. I haven't seen any live versions of it, so I don't have any clue as to how it was done. But it's really great drumming on that song and very powerful vocal, just a great song overall. Then we move into Death in Its Arms, much more bluesy. I'm not normally a fan of bluesy songs like this, but this is just a fun song from start to finish. Absolutely love it. There's just the way that he sings the verse, and he goes down in pitch, kind of like da 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 da. I really like that. Great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. Then we move into Lords of the Left Hand, which is a little more just kind of a straightforward song, not one of my favorites. I think that's one of the ones that he might have redone later. The Birthing is kind of a pointless song. I mean, there's just, it's just like, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I might be confusing it with Misery Tomb. One of the two of them is just like sounds and like painful groaning. It's really kind of pointless. But let's move over to side B. Unholy Passion, killer. Absolutely killer song. All Hell, remake of the All Hell Breaks Loose from the Misfits, killer song. Moribund, pretty good. I really dig that track. The other three, like the last three, I can't remember which one is which, to be honest. I really just tend to listen to the first three songs on this, and then All Hell, maybe some Unholy Passion sometimes. The Hungry End, Misery Tomb, and I Am Misery. I think one of those was, again, redone for Danzig's maybe first solo album. I can't remember now. But honestly, just the first three songs, Night Chill, Descent, and Death in Its Arms, worth the purchase of this album. The rest of it seems to be a little bit cobbled together. There's different sessions, different people playing on it. Not like a band went into a studio and recorded an album. And that's not too uncommon for Danzig's bands that with the Misfits. We've seen that here. We've seen it with the Misfits, a lot of cobbled together productions. But at the end of the day, we're left with some great music, and that's what's most important. So check it out, guys. Misfits, or I'm sorry, so confusing. Samhain Final Descent, and it was the final. They did put out a live album. Boy, they were tough live. I mean, the songs are so fast. The thing I don't like about punk music live is some of the heart and things that you get in the studio, you don't really get live because they're just pounding the songs out. And if you're there and you're part of the energy, it's probably fine. But in general, I as far as just like listening to it, even just to like listen to alternate versions of some of your favorite songs or whatever, I have a hard time more so with their live stuff than even a lot of other bands. And I'm just not a big fan of live recorded music anyway, because again, you're not there, you don't have that energy, you don't feel why the tempos are the way they are and all that. But yeah, this is a great album. If you like their stuff, give it a shot. Eva Live was the Misfits live album. I can't remember what theirs was. But yeah, they only had like five albums released, and one of them was the live album. So that's the entire collection, and really glad I found all of it. I wish I had original copies like I did originally, because those would be worth some serious money right now. But I'm just happy to have them in my collection. So you guys have a wonderful day. It is Friday. I hope you're heading into a fantastic weekend. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.